fantastic expiry, isn't it? I'm sure this was very volatile and profitable expiry if you see. Possibly nobody expected this kind of a gap down, and then within about 10 minutes I think we saw a move of almost 500 points. So this is how the operators trade, and just for a few things I would like to update. Yesterday in the YouTube I had very clearly mentioned these two levels: 32,900 above 490 go long, 33,700p above 540 will go long. And I mentioned that I am quite bullish. In fact, I think market was most of the time above. You see, it was most of the time above our previous day's high, except that it came in bit and then again retraced back, both in the case of Nifty and Bank Nifty. While the option chain is opening, few things I would like to tell you. Making money is very easy, but understanding every trade, the risk and the reward is very important. Had somebody probably taken my views or maybe the analysis seriously, they would have taken this trade of 32,900 in the opening itself. 32,900, as mentioned, above 490 was a buy. I think within in the first candle itself it gave a buy and then went straight almost in about 10-15 minutes up to 780 levels. So these pre-market levels are shared with some kind of analysis based on data and charts. Let's see if 33,700 540 had come in the morning. 33,700 never touched 540 even once, I think, in the data. So for tomorrow, what is my view? Is something which we need to, I'm sure you would be keen upon. Let me tell you, my views are based on some data and charts and volumes. Please do understand these levels can always change. There is no support resistance which always works. The market is very dynamic. For tomorrow, what I expect is I don't want to use the word bullish, bearish, or whatever. And just go with the market, because it is driven by the operators, right? So tomorrow the trend possibly may continue, but if you see SGX, it looks positive, almost about 40 points up. Dow Jones seems to be went deep down and then has retraced back. So whether this will continue upwards is something which is always uncertain. We will look at option chain, how the market is, how the retailers and FIs are placed. Let's also understand these are just, they cannot control the market, but based on some analysis, they have taken their positions. So this can again change due to news or any other factors. But this will give a fair idea of what market can do the next day. So we will shift to 7th July and see what is the maximum pain and PCR. PCR I think is 1, so the calls and puts are equally equal here. If you see 15,800 puts are written, 15,900 calls are written, but highest or 16,000 calls which are again written. And there are many candles or many puts which are written over here also, which has happened today. Let's look at Bank Nifty as well. Bank Nifty also, I think the PCR is okay. There are more puts which are written, so market is slightly oversold when it comes to Bank Nifty. 33,500 call and put are written, but more calls are written is what we can see. And the next is 33,100 puts are written, and some candles here, some puts have been written here as well. But if you see, there is more of call writing or huge writing which is done on the call side. So market is slightly, if you ask my view, market is slightly still bearish. If you look at the daily candle, it has not moved above this level of 33,800. Only once it went, but then it immediately within 2 days it has come down. Okay, and also the other thing which I would want you to look at is every time market tends to make some kind of high, but then comes down below. Every day it makes some kind of a high, comes down below. There is not much of a bulls which are able to take them above. Even today it was rejected and never could come to that level. Tomorrow I expect the market will once touch possibly 33,275 levels, which may happen right at the morning, or maybe it may go towards 33,570, and then it may even retrace back. So this is what is something which I am looking at. If market is able to move above this, then we can easily see 33,700 levels coming here. So this is a kind of a structure or a wave which I am expecting for tomorrow. For sure, I am expecting market to once touch these levels, 33,250 levels. So if you ask me by pre-market, what am I expecting? If market comes down to this level, then as I said, I am looking at, then initially maybe the put side will become active. Alright, so currently the put is traded at 509 levels. So this may if you are getting a chance above 500 and maybe 525, or if it tends to retrace back, we will tend to retrace towards 490, and then we may hit 570 levels, right? And when it comes to 33, when it comes to a call, I would love to take a call once the price sustains above 500 levels, because I expect if market moves down from here, then the next level is right somewhere towards 33,140 as per my view. So I would not want to take a risk. I know I'm not in a idea of catching a falling knife. I would love to see somewhere here maybe I would love to enter at this level once I am confirmed. So when it comes to a call, I would probably want to take this call at 485, 33,400 above 485 or maybe 500. I would love to buy for a target of 580 to 600. So two pre-market calls from my end, you can take it as one is 33,400 put P above 520, target as I said is around 575, 300 call above 480, target around 570. These both the trades may close right at the open itself, maybe another 10 minutes or half an hour or so, because these levels are based on the pre-market. Okay, so let me just cross check. CE above 480, if it comes here, okay, and the target as I said is around 560, 570. Okay, so if you see, I have a smaller target for put, but then yes, what I suggest is you may always trail your stop losses. Thereby, if market moves more, your profit still is in your hand. You are not losing out the profit which is coming in. Now, when it comes to Nifty, I have not done any much of a calculation when you ask Nifty. Nifty also, if you see, open gapped and went straight up. In the case of Nifty, it broke the morning open low and went down. Nifty was slightly more bearish than Bank Nifty because of the view that Reliance was not supporting much. If you see, Reliance was very much range boundish. However, did not fall below this level of 2565. What am I expecting in Reliance? Also, let me tell you right away. My view for Reliance tomorrow, I am expecting this to come down, possibly towards 2550 or 2545 as well. So basis that, I think you might have a kind of a 2546. But then I would possibly go short somewhere once the price comes below this level of 2575. This is my area where I would love to go short. Yes, my profitability might be low, but then I'm more confident when it is below this level. Let me pick few stocks here. Kotak Mahindra Bank, which showed some signs of bullishness, also seems to look downwards, and my level for this is somewhere at 1647, and then I am looking at 1678 as a target. This may happen tomorrow and may happen later on Monday of the coming week. So this is again in the down move is what I expect, but then I'm slightly bullish. I am not expecting this stock to go further down. Now if you see, it has fallen quite badly down, in fact has broken this previous uh, what you can say as support, because it has hit multiple times, but market has broken down, and then today if you see there was a strong up move. So I picked up this stock particularly because I'm slightly bullish. So any down move I am looking to buy for target of 1690, 1695. Let me share few views on some certain stocks as well. Infosys has shown some sign of a bullishness for some time, but then however I think this again is slightly on the bearish side, and we may see more downs coming on this particular stock. Not that IT sector is doing bad, but then the stock wise, this is my view. If you remember, I was telling the HDFC and Tata Steel are pretty good stocks, and one may look to add these stocks at every dip. HDFC Bank, if you ask me, has been trading in this range for some time. This is not a stock which can give up easily, because there are almost 60% of this is held by FIs. If we see any big move or close above this, then our next target is straight away 1390 levels. However, if it moves below, I also see some slight bearishness in this particular stock, but I was possibly, if I am shorting this, my stop loss for this would be at 1350, and my target would be somewhere at 1328 level, 1328. So that means to say Bank Nifty also is slightly weak. We will also look at SBI, which is one of the largest public sector banks. And this stock, if you see, has been slightly on the bullish side, has not fallen very badly, has slowly been maintaining itself and trying to make a up move. I expect this stocks to slightly touch 460, where I would love to buy this, and maybe we may expect this to go towards 482 levels. So tomorrow, if this stays below 464 or even 465, I would short this and keep my stop loss at 466. My immediate target for this would be somewhere close to 462 levels. If you see oil, which hit 122, has now again retraced. Of course, 122, it came down towards 101 levels or 102, retraced back a little bit. As you see, I have traced this move and then coming down. So it moved slightly higher, and then now it is coming down towards our target. So you remember, my target is somewhere close to 193 levels. Let's also look at Tata Motors. Tata Motors has been good. I think there is some new vehicle which has been released from Tata Motors. I just got this information from some of my friends. I would request our viewers to have a look at this vehicle, because I think the vehicle is also good. I'm not promoting this vehicle, but then this I thought will impact. They were telling me Tata Motors has coming with the vehicle, so will there be some kind of impact? If you ask my view, has already started its down move. We may see 400 levels, 404 and 400 levels coming in this stock in the short period of time. Auto sectors has been actually been doing good. If you see Ashok Leyland, Maruti, and all these stocks have been doing extremely well. I was talking to one of my friend who's also a fund manager or a portfolio manager. He was talking about Hindustan Unilever. I think I would like to have a look at this stock because I didn't open after we spoke. The laptop, this is now I have opened that. I would love to see this stock and see if there is some good activity. Maruti, I think my buy, I would possibly expect this to move up here, consolidate, and again look for 8580. So don't miss this stock as well. And I had shared one stock, Jet Airways, for a long-term perspective. I buy at around 98 levels. If you see this hit from 98 around 115, even now there is a good time to buy and hold this because my target is at least 3 to 4 times in the next 2-3 years. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, request you to ask. Vedanta, I think, has not been doing well in terms of the charts. If you see, have been very badly been hit or coming down. So this may tend to hit 212 levels, consolidate for some time, maybe for a week or 10 days, and then we may see some kind of a upward move in this stock. Also, one may look at Tata Chemicals from a short-term perspective to a long-term. My view is that this stock, yes, is in a downtrend. We will see 760 levels possibly in the stock as well. However, in the equity front, I think you should add because this can give a big strong up move anytime and hit 920 to 880 to 920 levels so which should be capitalized. So add this stock and leave it for some time. For sure this will give you good returns if you can hold for 2 or 3 months. Let's also look at major indexes, how they perform today. Yes, I'm so sorry, I was talking about Hindustan Unilever. Hindustan Unilever may hit this level of 2000 to 1900 possibly, the way the charts are or the price has been moving. However, if it is able to sustain somewhere above this level of 2000 100 levels, then we will be seeing this staying bullish trend. However, if I look at the charts, I somehow have a feeling this will come down, touch 2000 and go slightly lower as well. So don't get biased, of course, with my views. Let's look at Nifty IT, which was 1% down today. I think, as I mentioned, the IT stocks seems weak, which we saw in Reliance. So this may IT may again come down up to 27,180 levels, and then consolidate and maybe take a move. Auto stocks are still holding good. You may see some small retracement at this price, and then again move up or hold on to these levels. So any indexes particularly we should invest at the moment, then yes, I think we should look at bank Bs. We have to look at Nifty Bs as well, and may also want to invest in pharma or